How many fights did you fight in amateur?
210 fights.
Kacheza mapambano 210 kwenye amateur boxing. 210. Unajua kwenye professional huwezi kucheza
210 fights.
Out of 210, how many did you win?
Win 200 wins, 7 losses and 3 draws, and 109 won by knockout.
Okay, kwa katika mapambano 210 aliyocheza kwenye ngumi za ridhaa, ameshinda mapambano 200. Mapambano 7 amepoteza na 3 draw.
Na ana KO zaidi ya 100.
KO zaidi ya 100 ratio.
190.
How many knockouts?
190.
190.
Yes.
190 knockouts.
Rekodi ya kutisha.
You can imagine. Unajua mabondia wetu wengi wanakosa misingi hii. Tafuta wengi ambao wameshaingia kwenye pro, waulize wamecheza ngumi za ridhaa kwa muda gani. So in 210 fights, for how long did you manage to make those fights? How long did you stay in amateur boxing?
It's like I started boxing 2009. You know, 2009. Yeah. 2010 I was 9 years. Yeah, 2010 when there was a World Cup. At the age of 9, I started boxing. Then I turned professional 2021. So
it's like 11
years, ne?
10 years. Let's say
2010, yeah,
2010 to 20
years, yeah.
11 years.
I turned professional 2021, yeah. It's 11 years. I spent 11 years as an amateur.
Okay, kwa kwenye amateur kwenye ngumi za ridhaa kwa miaka 11. So does that make you so good because you took a long time in amateur?
Yes.
Is this that you are good because you spend a lot of time in amateur?
Yes, I spend a lot of time in amateur.
And you think it's very important for boxers to begin in the amateur level before turning to pro?
Before turning to professional.
You think this is what got you a nod in ahead of the 2 fights that you took in Tanzania?
Yeah, just because I grew up as an amateur and I fought like different people, you know, different countries. I was there in Botswana, I was there in Germany when I was an amateur. So I fought different opponents. I know the opponents.
Between the 2 fights you fought in Tanzania, those are the 2 fights we are going to speak mainly because those are the fights the Tanzanian have seen.
Yes.
We cannot speak about the other fights because I also did not see. The Tanzanians did not see, so might not understand what we'll be talking about. But at least they now have a clue that you have spent that time in the amateur, the record that you have in the amateur. So now talking about the 2 fights. Which of the 2 fights was the difficult fight to you?
To be honest, there's no fight that was difficult for me. Both fighters. It's just because
Are you speaking that out of reality or because among the the second fight you took a knockdown in the second fight? So how come it's not? How come you see it as it's not a difficult fight? It wasn't a difficult fight for you because you took a knockdown.
I just make a stupid mistake. And,
you made a mistake,
and the Selemani Kitunda used it.
Okay, you know why he capitalized it.
Yeah?
You know why he capitalized the mistake.
I know why.
You know why?
I do a stupid mistake, stupid jab. You know. Yeah. Then he count that jab. He find me careless.
Well, you know, one of the things that Kidunda is so common or is so known to, he has also spent a lot of years in amateur boxing.
The amateurs. Okay.
Yeah, he has played the Commonwealth Games because he comes from the army team. Okay. So he was the national team captain in boxing through the army army team. So he has played in amateur. He has played in these Commonwealth Games, and he turned professional very, very late. You know, his age is about like 39, almost now 30 something. You know, and he turned pro in his 30s. Yeah, so he took a longer time in amateur, probably longer than you.
He spent more.
Yeah, so maybe that is why also he knew that you made a mistake and how to utilize the mistake, because he has also gone through the lengths that you have gone through for quite some time. But after realizing your mistake that you did on that game, how did you manage to recover from that situation?
First of all, I've got the knockdown for the first time
in your career.
If you watch the fighter, I was relaxing after that knockdown. I didn't panic. I just take my time. I just take my time and let the referee count. Then I stand up. I know he will come for a finishing. You know, the only thing I must do, I have to tag all that round. Then round number 4, I came back. 5, 6, 7, 8. I was pushing him. He almost quit. But he was always saved by the bell. You know, the timekeeper was always stopping the fight before the time before the time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Anachokisema Asemahle, kwa sababu nilikuwa namuuliza fight gani ilikuwa ngumu kati ya zile mbili ambazo alikutana nazo. Na akasema hakuna fight ambayo ilikuwa ni ngumu kwake. Na nikajaribu kumbana hapo kwamba unasemaje kwamba hapakuwa na fight ngumu wakati moja kati ya hizo fight ulipata knockdown ambayo ilikuwa ni fight ya pili dhidi ya Selemani Kidunda. Akasema ni kweli alipata knockdown lakini haikuwa fight ngumu. Na anasema kwa sababu alifanya kosa la kijinga ambalo yeye analiita la kijinga na alijua kosa lake na Selemani Kidunda akalitumia kosa lako. Okay, tutarudi hapo.
Sports Court.